Hello, YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Evan here, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media. Now, we're live. The first time in this, the first time ever on Anonymous Liberty Media. I have questions for Antifa. Now, they claim, okay, now, my question is for any viewer who's a member of Antifa. I got questions. Okay. Now, you guys claim to be, well, they claim to be anti-fascists. Fair enough. Okay. All it is just a claim. And to Antifa. The claim. The claim. All it is. But my question for them is, if they claim to be anti-fascist, fair enough. Okay. Now,
We are rigid. We do not forgive. We do not prevent. Expect us.
ringtone. If they claim to be anti-fascist, now they're the ones who's committing fascist acts, violence. Okay. Now, I want to go back to February 1st of this year. Okay, February 1st. Berkeley, California. Milo Yiannopoulos was supposed to do a speaking event. People outside, they were peaceful protesters. Okay, peaceful. So, out comes 120 bipolar ninjas. Okay, attacking peaceful protesters. Now, the fascist acts of these idiots who looks like a cross between a retarded and a bipolar ninja wannabe. But my question is this for them: if you claim to be anti-fascist, fair enough. Okay, again, fair enough. Why commit fascist acts? Okay, you attack people who do not agree with your ideology, your philosophy, and your own ways of life, your own ways of doing things. Now, you would also attack anybody who has a different point of view than you. Okay, you went all over the country, race hell on people that back, which is to you, Antifa, is a big shocker. See, with Antifa, they claim, well, we're doing it, they have a righteous duty. Okay, what's that? Now, if anybody fights back, if they assault somebody, if somebody turns around and try to turn tip the tables, all of a sudden you got 2, 3, 4 more people to back up this one person. because that one person attacked another individual that has no connection, who shares none of the ideology, doesn't agree with their way of thinking and the way of doing things. Now, if I was to say I go and want to like ask maybe a question, one question, and want to know what is their real agenda besides claiming to be anti-fascist, which they really are nothing more than communist airheads who think they're doing a good civil duty and stamping out fascism and Nazis. Now, I came across a post that they're planning to attack Sturgis in South Dakota. Now, that idea, to be honest, is one of the most stupidest ideas ever thought up by these motherfuckers. Okay, Sturgis is an event where bikers from all over the country, I'm saying Hells Angels, the Mongols, the Bandidos, the Diablos, the all the ones I could know right now, but or motorcycle clubs go to Sturgis about once a year. And a place where for Antifa to be is not a very smart thing to do. Okay, I mean, behind these masks is you got these fucking millennial PC pussy assholes. Okay, college kids in masks. Okay, they claim to be tough. They're not tough. They're children. They act like little children. But an idea to go to Sturgis next year to, oh man. Here's the reason why it's a bad idea. These biker guys, they carry chains. They carry ball-peen hammers. They carry wrenches. Okay? They carry knives. They carry guns. Okay? Now, when you got a bunch of wannabe radical morons who look like bipolar ninjas from hell, they think they can take on a bunch of bikers. No. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work because there are bikers from all over the country going to Sturgis, and they will outnumber these retarded ninja wannabe motherfuckers. Okay? And here's the thing. It would be funny to see Antifa getting their ass handed to them by a bunch of bikers. Because bikers don't play nice. Bikers, Antifa, not so good for Antifa. Okay. You got these cocksuckers from head to toe in black. Now, my question is for them. for Antifa. Now, why do fascist acts when you claim, okay, all this is just to claim you're anti-fascist. So just a claim, okay, a claim, and you have to really look at their workout video for Antifa and shit. Okay, their workout video. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Okay, these are skinny motherfuckers who think they can fight. They can't fight. Okay. When you go up against a bunch of big guys on Harleys and shit, carrying a bulking hammer in one hand and a chain in the other, you Antifa will be in a losing fight, a losing battle, a losing war. It'll be one-sided in a biker saber. And Sturgis will be your resting place. So before you go to Sturgis and shit, supposedly next year or whatever, think for a moment. Okay? Think for a moment, okay? You got these hop-headed motherfuckers all hopped up on their ego and shit, on this ego power trip, claiming that, yeah, we can whoop their ass. No. Try doing it at a Navy bar. Try doing it to a bunch of Marines, okay? These guys would clean your clock. They'll clean your clock. Tell me the truth. I mean, Antifa carries pepper spray. They carry sticks, bats, fire extinguisher, anything that they claim will be a big help. A pole with a nail at the end. But I tell you what, Antifa will not do good in jail. Okay? Antifa will not do good in prison. Okay? Not at all. Because they will not survive in jail or prison or in Sturgis. See, when you look at a bunch of scrawny college kids who think that they can take on the world as they think they do, right now they're not doing too good. Okay, because people are fighting back, and that is what's scaring the shit out of them. Even though they're going to put a tough front, but behind it all, they're all afraid. They claim to be anti-fascist when you got these they're really communist and narco. They want to end free speech because it's hate speech that needs to be put to an end. No, hate speech is free speech. Okay. Now, Antifa is the creation of the left. To the left. Because now Black Bloc is a creation of the left. So is BAM. Okay. Yvette Ferlarka was arrested a couple weeks ago for her shit with BAM. Now, this woman was a middle school teacher. to try to pass on her group's philosophy and their ideology on her own students. And I mean, should she would even take her students to protest to see what happens. What's happening? Tell you what, those parents were pissed. They were pissed. Why would you want to take your students to a demonstration to prove how much of an idiot you are? School put her on leave. They put her on leave. Then they fired her. Now, anti-Antifa, anti-fascist. See, my question's been this for a while. Why commit fascist acts of violence against people who don't agree with your ideology, who don't agree with your philosophy, and who do not agree with the way you think or your opinion on things? See, in this country, we have a right to not agree. Really, a thing called agree to disagree. Okay, agree to disagree. but we don't attack anybody who doesn't share our views. Depends on the person himself. Now, Antifa, you got BAM. These two groups would attack anybody who would totally disagree with their philosophy, the ideology, and their way of putting their shit. And if you disagree with them, here's the thing: they're gonna be in your face, try to go even into a fight, or they would attack you just in general. Because if you are different from them, they will attack you in numbers. Okay, no matter how many, no matter if you're by yourself or in a group, they will attack you in numbers. And my questions is for Antifa is this: if you claim to be anti-fascist, okay? Anti-fascist. Now, you attack anybody. I mean, you got this philosophy, you got this ideology that makes no fucking sense. You attack anybody who questions your motives of your actions, whether they like it or not. They claim to be the communists, okay? The communists who claim to be anti-fascist. Now, my question is this for Antifa: if you're a communist, okay? If you're a communist, be anti-fascist. Doesn't that make you fascist? Because communism is a suppression of free speech. Communism is a suppression of free thought, the suppression of freedom of expression. And you claim to be anti-fascist when you are truly fascism. You're fascist. You're a group of fascists who are the more than a bunch of idiots missing their village. Now, BAM's the same way, by any means necessary. Now, here's one thing that makes me laugh. Okay, you got these groups blocking traffic like a bunch of fucking idiots. Okay, they got one vehicle coming through. Right, vehicle through. Motherfucker, I'm coming through. Whether you like it or not, here comes 4,500 pounds of wheels. I'll bury you down in that asphalt, whether you like it or not. I'm coming through. Now, I mean, it happened last year during the election. It happened after the election. Assholes blocked traffic. Assholes damaged property, busted windows in businesses, and whatnot. These idiots are so fucking stupid. One girl got hit by a car in Florida. Okay? They were in Florida, blocking traffic. One girl got hit. Like a dumb shit. Okay? I got a message here. Let's see. A message here. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, it's here. Facebook picture. But the thing is, why? Why claim you're anti-fascist? You're communist. You know what I mean? Communism is another form of fascism. Let me throw my other phone there. But it's one thing that you need to understand. Communism throughout the decades, you know, through the Cold War, through through communist China, communist Russia, they suppressed a lot of shit. Freedom of speech. No, they would arrest anybody, or they would, you know. I mean, China, for one, would behead anybody who is against Mao. Mao. Mao Zedong. It's here. But the thing is, the past couple of years, so short period of time, Antifa attacked anybody. Okay, for example, in Oregon, Portland, Oregon, have their annual Rose Parade, okay, in their city. The thing is, they contacted the people who were doing the parade. They said, if you don't cancel your parade right now, we're going to send 200 people, and the cops can't do a damn thing about it. And they were forced to cancel the parade so Antifa can do their shit. Why? Why? You know, but they claim to be anti-fascist. They're communists, okay? Claim to be anti-fascist. Don't these fuckers know history? Soviet Russia, communist Soviet Russia, communist China. They were fascist people. Governments were fascists. They suppressed free speech. They would in jail, in prison, or murder, or execute anybody who talks against the government, the communist government, and they suppressed free speech. They suppressed the right to peacefully protest. That's fascism right there. Antifa is a bunch of communist cocksuckers who claim to be anti-fascist but commit fascist acts of violence against anybody who disagrees with their philosophy, their ideology, and their point of view. And if you do disagree with them, they're going to attack you no matter what. They're going to march down the street, block traffic, attack anybody who's having their own march. So the thing is, Antifa don't want anybody to have their own march, as long as Antifa does their own march, and it's theirs only. Same with BLM. And it's insane. It's really insane. I mean, I have a point of view. I mean, I believe that, peacefully protest, peacefully. As long as it's peaceful, hey, it's cool. Well, I can have, if I have anything to say that's on my mind, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. But whether it offends somebody or upsets somebody or what, it's still protected free speech. And these are my questions for Antifa. Why claim anti-fascists and you're communists? Communists suppress free speech. Communists suppress your rights to protest. There was a iconic footage in 1989. Okay. Tanks are coming in. One guy took on one tank. Guy just stood there. Just stood there. Whenever the tank tried to turn one way, the guy would move in that tank's way. He did it for a while until a couple people moved out of the way. The fact what really happened to this guy was that they took him to the side, they took him somewhere, put a round to the back of his head. Never heard him again. And it's sad. It's sad. And this is in China, mind. Okay? Now, Stalin. Now that guy, the fascist, and he's a communist. He suppressed free speech. He suppressed anyone's rights to protest. And if he did, the Red Army would take them to back, either put them in the slave camps or execute them on the spot. Now that's fascism. Antifa is committing fascist acts, violence. But they're suppressing people's right to free speech, and they're the creation of the left. They're all left-wing groups. The left don't like free speech. They hate free speech. And it's really insane. BLM, Black Lives Matter, LIES. It's and these two groups created by the left, violent as can be. Now, I mentioned the real Black Lives Matter before. Okay, educated, hard-working, church-going, God-fearing people. Family first people. They go to church every Sunday. They read the Bible. Educated, hardworking, and not these thugs. This country was built on hardworking and educated people who knows what the hell they're doing and what in life. They don't wear goofy ass costumes to look like bipolar ninjas and shit. They are hard working people, educated people, church going, God fearing people. And God loving. I mean, they don't take anybody who don't agree with their way of living or their views and whatnot. Yeah, look at Antifa again. The communists claim to be anti-fascist, but they commit fascist acts, violence, and it's sad. And Antifa has this big plan next year, or this year, or between now and next year. They're planning to invade Sturgis, South Dakota. And that would be a big mistake. A big mistake. Because Sturgis, South Dakota, once a year, an event was a place full of bikers. Not just enthusiasts and riders. You also got biker gangs, motorcycle gangs, the Hells Angels, the Mongols, the Bandidos, the Diablos, and the Outlaws, and other groups, biker groups. Once a year to let off a little steam. And but when you got a bunch of bikers in one town, Sturgis, and then you got a bunch of whiny, scrawny, communist PC cocksuckers who claim to be anti-fascist that does fascist bullshit. They're going to get their clocks cleaned. Antifa is going to get their clock cleaned. Okay? They could try to be violent, but here's the thing. If they police tactics on bikers, oh man. Tell you what, it's not going to be good at all. It would be a one-sided beatdown. And Antifa is going to get the beatdown. So if I was them, I would not even think of going to Sturgis. No. Because that's a no-no place to go if you're a Antifa dumb shit. So best bet, sit this one out. Please share this video. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. Remember, knowledge is free. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Peace out. Revving out.